guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, as by the title you can tell, I'm going to be doing a smooth, perfect base makeup look. In my opinion, I think that I have perfected my base, at least sometimes. It doesn't always go the way I want it to, but I definitely think I have perfected it. So basically, I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to do what I do, the products I use, and everything like that. This video isn't going to be as long as my other ones because obviously I'm not doing a full-on tutorial, but this video will still be very helpful and hopefully you guys perfect your base like I did. Also, if you can hear my air conditioner, I'm sorry. I have it on all day because it's literally hot in my room, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. So one of the main things you want to really focus on when putting makeup on, and I feel like a lot of people don't do this, is prepare their skin for makeup. So for my under eyes, I already put this on before I started the video. I used the L'Oreal Paris This Eye Cream by L'Oreal. This was like $20-something, and it does work for me personally, but I do always like to use an eye cream because I have dark under eyes and sometimes it bags. So obviously all of these products, not all of them are the cheapest, but there are products out there that really are just like high-end products. So I have hyperpigmentation on my skin, as you can tell. It's mainly around my mouth, so I use this serum from Walmart. I believe this was like $20, and it's just a dark spot redefining cream. So now I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. You can use the Rare Beauty Serum. I love that one as well, but the last time I used it, I feel like I kept getting these white objects on my face, and I don't know why, so I just changed serums, but I might go back for real because that one's $80. So yeah, just use a serum, and then I'm going to use this SPF by e.l.f. Always use an SPF. Literally, you're going to thank me when you're older. My mom, she has dark spots on her face from when she was younger and she didn't wear SPF, so this has definitely been my go-to. This one personally works really great. It's not too thick, and it does have some coverage with it as well. So I just like to put this everywhere. This is also a primer before makeup as well, if you want to use makeup, and it makes your skin really glowy. So last but not least, I take the Glow Recipe moisturizing drops and the dew drops. I don't love wearing the dew drops when I am not wearing makeup because it's really tacky, but obviously I'm doing makeup today, so I'm going to use the dew drops. Again, you don't need high-end products for your base to look good. Neutrogena, e.l.f., all of them have really good prepping products for your skin. This is my skin before all the primer and everything like that. So very glowy, very hydrated. So I'm about to do my eyebrows really quick because I do my eyebrows before everything else in my makeup process. So I'm going to do that really quick for a TikTok, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys the priming and everything after that. I'm back with my eyebrows done. If you guys want to see that TikTok, by the way, my TikTok's in the description. I post a lot of tutorials on there. But now I'm going to go in. Now I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Master Prime. This stuff, honestly, in my opinion, works better than the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I feel like not only does it give me less pores, but a smooth base. So yeah, blend all that in, and then I'm going to go in with the NYX Plump Right Back Primer. This helps hydrate my skin so much before I use a sticky primer. But yeah, apply that everywhere. And please do not make the mistake I did running makeup and don't put enough product. Don't be scared to add a lot of product because the end result is going to be worth it. So then the last thing I use to prep the skin is a sticky tacky primer to keep the makeup on. Right now I'm going to use the Hydro Grip by Milk. but the e.l.f. primers work way better than this. I just don't need to use them right now because I'm not going to use my makeup or wear my makeup all day. So I'm going to use this one. I also want to say I see a lot of your guys' comments when you comment on my videos, and I swear it's the cutest thing ever. Because like all I wanted to do like growing up is like YouTube, and like I've found something makeup to post, so now it's like people actually want to watch me. So yeah. Also, that primer has like a weird smell to it. It's not the best, but it definitely smells like glue, kind of. So I am going to do foundation today just for this video. So I have 3 foundations that have been my favorite recently. I have the Makeup by Mario, which is my shade. I have the KBD one, which is my shade, but it's not the lightest weight. And then I have the Too Faced Born This Way. It's a little too light for me, but it's very lightweight, so I wish I could use it more, but I can't because I don't like the feeling of it or the look of it being too light on my skin. So I think today I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario. So I'm just going to put this, sometimes I'll take a brush. Should I? Okay, I'm going to take this brush by e.l.f. It's their putty primer one, but I like to use it for foundation. So yeah, just put that everywhere and blend. You wanna, if you're using a brush, you want to blend down. I don't recommend blending upward, because if you blend upward, you're just shoving makeup into your pores. So yeah, I just like to use a brush to put it on here, and then I'll use a sponge to make sure it's all blended in. And it's so pretty too on the skin. It's definitely like a full coverage foundation for neutral tone skin, if you get what I'm saying. Like there's no oranginess to it, and I get that a lot with foundations. Normally I don't like to wear product on my forehead. I feel like it makes me feel nasty. But sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, and if I do, it's not a lot. So I like to do concealer at the end of everything, like bronzing and everything. I like to do that at the end. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte Sculpting Bronzing Cream Stick, whatever you want to call it. Mine's in the shade Soft Bronze. I definitely love this product, but it doesn't work well with matte foundations, and not a lot of product comes in it, but that's okay. Then I just take a brush. I'm using this one by Eco Tools, I think, and just blending into my skin, and it definitely does blend well. So, but you can use any bronzing stick. I'm just using this one because it's my favorite right now. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blushes, the cream blushes. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. These are messy. If you do not turn them off, they are definitely really freaking messy. It's all over my desk and everything. Then I'm going to use this one, but in the shade Peach Pop, just to add a little less pink to the bigger pink, I guess you could say. Okay, I'm going to use this brush, same brush that I did with the bronzer, and blend it in. It's very pigmented, but once I do concealer, it'll look better. I definitely am still learning how to perfect my makeup. I'm not obsessed with how I do my makeup yet, but I definitely love that I'm trying to learn new ways to do it. Like, I love that I don't love my makeup all the way yet, because I don't ever want to get to a point where I'm like, okay, like it's the same look every day, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in the shade Magic Touch, and then I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Concealer in the shade Vanish. So I go in with the Anastasia first, because this concealer is very hydrating and very full coverage, so I like to use this, but I also need a light concealer because I don't have a light one of that one. I'm gonna get one, but for now I'm gonna use the Hourglass. So I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit, just because I want it to like really stick. But I am gonna use a brush to blend it in, and then I'll use a sponge. Don't harshly blend your makeup in. Like, I'm a very impatient person, trust me. But if you're like jamming a brush into your face when you're blending or anything, like, it's not gonna turn out how you want it to. I contour my nose with a powder bronzer once I'm done baking and everything, by the way. So I'm taking this e.l.f. brush and I'm just lightly blending this concealer in. I find brushes to be so helpful with not absorbing product. I used to hate using brushes. Like, I never understood why people did until I tried it. And the coverage that it gives you compared to what a beauty blender does is crazy. And look at that, guys. It's so hydrating. I love this concealer. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap over to blend my creases. And then I'm taking a powder sponge and a Femi setting powder in the shade Fair Light 10. And I'm just gonna set my under eyes. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that to the other eye too. So my boyfriend, we both love like the idea of basically being influencers, which is I love, because that's like one of the main things I love about us, because I've always wanted that with somebody, like to be able to make videos together. And we've tried but we haven't really like sat down and like told ourselves this is what we need to do. So if you guys want to see us post or anything, let me know, because we're definitely funny as fuck. So I'm just setting the rest of my face. Also, when dipping the sponge into the powder, like say I do it right now and it looks like this, tap it on your hand to smooth it out. That way your makeup doesn't cake up when you're setting it. I'm telling you guys, this makeup is the key to a perfect base. You don't have to use all the products I used, obviously, but there's a lot of products out there that really help with, or compared to how I'm doing it. So I'm just going to tap a lot off of my sponge and then just set the rest of my face, because I don't want the rest of my face to be like sticky when I'm doing powders. So we're back to being matte. And then I'm just going to take the excess and set my forehead. And then, yeah. So this is my base right now, guys. Obviously, I have some textured skin right here, but my base is smooth as can be. So now we're gonna go in with powders and everything. I usually bake my under eyes, but sometimes I will if I'm feeling like it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more under my eyes so that they can brighten up a little and not crease as much. And I'm gonna do my nose contour while that sits. So now I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. It blends so well. And I'm just taking this angled brush. When doing this, do not harshly like brush it onto your skin. Don't brush it onto your skin. Tap it into your skin up and down. Tap. Don't brush, but tap, or else you're just gonna make all the product come off that you just put on. Like that. Try and go like at an angle where your cheekbones are, or at least following your cheekbones, because eventually we're gonna carve right here, and it just helps like pre-game or whatever you want to call it for your. Taking this Morphe brush, it's an angled brush. I really want a thinner one, but this one looks fine. I'm basically going to shape my nose how I personally would. I like my nose to be a button nose. I want a button nose so bad. I don't hate my nose, but I definitely would love a button nose. Also, guys, I plan on getting lip injections at some point too, because I don't know, like, I obviously don't want crazy lip injections, but I definitely want my lips to look more plump. Because one thing I love about makeup is carving out or lining my lips and having just good lips. So that's on the bucket list of mine. And then I just put a line here to give myself a button nose that I don't have, but that I do have. It obviously looks really harsh right now. I'm gonna eventually set it to where it doesn't look like this harsh. And yeah, so there's my nose, guys. That's how I contour my nose. So now for the fun part, which is highlighter. I love this highlighter. I want the one that's the lightest shade, but I couldn't find it nowhere, so I had to get the one next to it, which is the shade Exhilarate by Rare Beauty. This highlighter is so pretty. Like, it's so pretty, especially when you use a light hand. I'm gonna take this. We just missed a whole step, guys. Sorry. We're gonna use blush now. So I got this blush from TJ Maxx. We all know about this blush. This is from TJ Maxx. I absolutely love this blush. I have not used any other blush that I like. I've tried Juvia's Place and I don't love their shades, or not the ones I tried anyway. This blush just fits my skin so well. So now for the highlight, I'm going to take this Morphe brush and I'm going to lightly tap it. Tap. It's so pretty, guys. Like, that's so pretty. And it doesn't leave like a color behind, or like a, what do we call that? I don't know. I just put some on my chin, my upper lip. And then I put some right under my eyebrows. Like that. And I'm going to take this more of a thinner brush from Morphe as well, and put some on my inner corners. And then my nose. So we're taking a break really quick, and we're going to take some lip plumper and put that on. Okay, I'm going to put some lash glue on my lashes. Okay, so while we're waiting for those to dry, we're going to take our powder puff again, a little bit of powder, and carve out like this. Just right here. And it's going to snatch that bronzer we just put on. So while we're still waiting for those to dry, I'm going to take the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, put some on. And I'm going to take this eyeliner by Essence, and I'm just going to put it under my eyelid waterline. And this goes on, this glides on. Like, you don't even have to like press hard, it glides on. I'm going to take my waterproof Physicians Formula eyeliner and fill in the front a little so that my eyelashes blend in with my waterline. Guys, I completely forgot that we have to set our skin. So I'm going to be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray to set my makeup. I need my makeup, my face wet. And then lastly, I'm going to put on this eyebrow gel onto my eyebrows. I'm going to put on these lashes really quick. So I like to put the eyelash glue onto my eyelid too. Ugh, I hate when my eyelashes like don't cooperate. also, like, I swear to you, it does not matter what brand of eyelashes or anything. Like, I know I'm the problem. My eyelashes are never even. Like, these look fluffier than these. And I'm the problem, I swear. It's any lashes I use, they don't look the same. Eventually, I, like, put more on as time goes by, but I'm going to do lips really quick, and then I'll be back with you guys when I'm done with the finished product. Okay guys, I'm back. Hair's curl, makeup's done. This is my base. As you guys can see, it's a really smooth base. It's obviously not where I would want it to be, but it's definitely very close. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and follow my other social medias for more. I love you guys, and comment what else you want to see.